This setup is one 100tph alluvial tin and rock tin processing plant. It is configured with a trommel screen, jaw crusher, cone crusher, vibrating screen, belt conveyor, ball mill, spiral classifier, spiral chute separator, magnetic separator, shaking table, jig machine, dewatering screen, and dryer machine. The raw ore is fed into the trommel screen for washing a few little clays and can separate the gravel or stone which needs to crush and grind to get the inside tin. The separated gravel can transfer to the next jaw crusher by the belt conveyor. After the jaw crusher, goes to a cone crusher for second crushing. The output from the cone crusher goes to a vibrating screen for sieving. The overscreen size is back to the cone crusher for crushing again. The underscreen particles will go to the ball mill for grinding. There is one hopper for transferring and buffering materials before being fed into the ball mill. Under the hopper, there is an electromagnetic vibration feeder for feeding the material more evenly. Ball mill and spiral combination circulating closed circuit system, which can make sure the final output meets less than 200 mesh, 0.074 mm. The small fine particles from the spiral classifier will transport to the first stage spiral chute separator by a slurry pump. The middlings from the first stage spiral separator will go to the second stage spiral separator. All the concentrates from the spiral separators will transport to two drums magnetic separators to separate the iron or Fe material, like magnetite and hematite. After separating the iron first, the others mineral like tin, which does not contain the magnetism, will go to a two-stage shaking table for tin separation. The middlings from the first stage shaking table will go to the second stage shaking table for beneficiation again to improve the recovery rate. The shaking table quantities can adjust based on your mine situation and requirements. The underscreen from the first trommel screen machine will go to the jig machine. The jig screen meshes with a 2 mm aperture. The concentrates from the jig machine go to two drums magnetic separator separate the iron or Fe material first. After removing the iron, then goes to the shaking table for tin separation. The middlings from the first stage shaking table will go to the second stage shaking table for beneficiation again to improve the recovery rate. All the final tin concentrates from the second stage shaking table will go to the dryer machine for drying. All the tailings from the jig machine, spiral chute separator, and shaking tables will go to a dewatering screen via a slurry pump for dewatering. After precipitation, the water can be recycled. The overscreen waste can transport away by a belt conveyor.